Some people assume that minimalists never spend any money. And to be fair, some work hard not to. But minimalism, on its surface, isn't necessarily about not spending money. Minimalism is about redirecting your money towards more important pursuits than physical possessions. Money not spent on things means more money available for other pursuits. And not just money, but time and energy and focus as well. Because we pursued minimalism for the last 12 years and have spent less money on possessions, we have more money left over for things which we have found helpful as a family. In fact, I thought it would be fun to put together a video of 10 things that we have never personally regretted spending money on with kids at home. This list exists because we've adopted minimalist principles. Number 1, travel. One of the first things we did after adopting a minimalist life and saving money was we took our young children on an overnight trip to the beach. We explained to them, even at a young age, how owning less freed us to splurge on this trip. It set a wonderful culture for our family, and we've gone on many memorable trips since then. Number 2, new restaurants. My children, now teenagers, have grown to appreciate new and fine foods. When we travel, and even here at home, we're always on the lookout for new restaurants and new foods and new cultures, new menus. Trying a new restaurant always results in an enjoyable evening together. Number 3, visiting our family. Kim's family lives in Omaha, Nebraska. My family lives in Aberdeen, South Dakota. We live here in Phoenix. But 2 times every year, we head back to the Midwest to spend time with them. I love being with my family, and my kids have great relationships with their grandparents and cousins. We've never regretted making that a financial commitment. Number 4, memorable experiences. Memorable experiences with our kids still at home has been one of the most significant payoffs of living a minimalist life. Now, travel counts as memorable, so does new restaurants. But we've also made a point to attend local sporting events, theater, museums. As my son graduates high school, I'm glad that we chose to invest money in those memories. Number 5, organized sports and activities. My son has played on a number of sports teams growing up, so has my daughter. She's also been involved in dance and theater. Almost all of these hobbies and activities have required equipment to varying degrees. I understand the power of minimalism, but I also recognize the importance of being prepared and equipped for your team and your coach. So we've definitely bought some supplies over the years that we wouldn't have purchased otherwise, but I've never regretted it. Sports and activities build valuable life skills. Number 6, giving. When my kids were in their early teens, we gave away the money from my book contract for The More of Less and the Minimalist Home to start the Hope Effect, a nonprofit organization changing the way the world cares for orphans. I'm thankful that my kids were here at home so they could see that decision and what it meant for our family and orphaned children around the world. Generosity is a value I hope they will take forward in life, and it is a value best modeled, not taught. Number 7, education. School requires supplies. There are obviously ways to go overboard in purchasing things for schools, and so I hope we've walked that line well. But we've considered it important for them to have everything they need to thrive in school and their academic pursuits. Number 8, celebrating accomplishments. Kim, to her credit, is the one who always pushes me in this direction to be intentional about spending time and effort and money to properly celebrate milestones and accomplishments in our family's lives. I'm thankful that she does. Number 9, spending time with friends. We want our kids to make valuable memories with friends while they're young, hopefully at our home, but also enjoying time out in the world. It's certainly not always required to spend money to make memories with friends, but when it was, I'm thankful that we were able to provide that. And number 10, family photos. We don't take a lot of family photos, but I'm thankful for every time we did. I once received an email from a reader that I've never forgotten. The woman emailed me to mention how financial discipline had paid off for her and her husband. Specifically, as she said in the email, we have reached retirement, and because of fiscal discipline, we have all of our needs met and cared for. But then she concluded with this sentence: however, if I could have done anything different, I would have spent a little more money when my kids were younger, building valuable memories. From the moment I read her email, I was touched by it, and I was inspired to make sure I wouldn't have similar regrets. But I would invest time and money and energy in my family, especially when my kids are at home.